Hey friends, welcome back. Today we are diving into a cozy little autumn scene, complete with a hedgehog, some white strawberries, and even a curious snail sitting on a big mushroom. Doesn't that sound fun? If you love painting a little story with watercolor, you're in the right place. So grab your paints and let's bring this autumn woodland world to life together. Oh, before we start, tell me in the comments what's your favorite little forest creature. I'd love to know, and I might pick up one to paint for the next video. Alright, here's a draft sketch of our scene. I've got the hedgehog in the middle, the big mushroom with the snail on top to the right, and some white strawberries framing it all. Now here's a little tip. To prevent my hand from smudging the pencil line or making the paper messy, I usually place a piece of baking paper on top of the watercolor paper. It works like magic, and I don't have to worry about blurring my sketch. Now let's grab the fountain pen and carefully draw the contour lines. I will start on the left with the strawberries and slowly move to the right side with the mushroom. This part always feels really relaxing, almost like tracing over your imagination. Once that's done, I will take a kneaded eraser and gently remove the pencil lines so the drawing feels clean and ready for paint. Time to prepare the paints. I will start with some yellow ochre, then add a little bit of sap green. On another clean part of the palette, I will mix up some metallic red. These colors will set the perfect mood for our autumn palette: warm, earthy, and cozy. Let's begin with the white strawberries on the left. I will start with the soft, tender stems and then move into the leaves. For the background, I will blend in the soft wash to keep it natural. Now for the ground beneath the strawberries, I will mix yellow ochre with a touch of orange. That instantly gives it a warm autumn feel, almost like fallen leaves scattered across the forest floor. Now for our hedgehog friend. First, I will wet the body with clean water. Then apply a very diluted metallic red for the belly and the bottom area. For the spiky body, I'm mixing ultramarine with metallic red to make a soft blue-gray. I will wash that loosely across the body, letting the colors flow naturally. For the face, I will use a lighter diluted gray, then touch a bit of metallic red to bring warmth and life. Now it's time to add some texture. I will use a thicker mix of metallic red with ultramarine to create the little dots across the hedgehog's back, giving the impression of spines. Next, I will add some shadows under the eyes, around the nose, and just beneath the ears and forehead to give the face depth and personality. Already looking pretty cute, right? Next, I will move to the right side of the illustration, painting the strawberry stems and leaves, just like before. For the foreground, I will use a mix of brown and yellow ochre to anchor everything and balance the composition. Here comes the star background element. For the cap, I will mix cadmium red with just a touch of metallic red for the richness. Then for the stem, I will soften it with a neutral gray. Mushrooms always add such a fairy tale feel. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which part of this painting was your favorite? The hedgehog, the mushroom, or the strawberries? Your answers give me so many fun ideas for future videos. Now the fun detail, our little snail. I'm giving it a blue shell, so it really pops against all the warm reds and browns. It's such a tiny touch, but it brings so much charm to the scene. And finally, the strawberries themselves. I will use cadmium red mixed with a little metallic red to get that juicy, vibrant color. To finish things off, I will go back to the mushroom and strengthen the colors with the second layer. Then I will add some details in the foreground, tiny plants, a few leaves, and little hints of grass and near the white strawberries. These small touches really tie the whole illustration together and make it feel alive. And there we have it, our cozy little autumn story. A hedgehog, strawberries, a mushroom, and a tiny snail friend. I hope you had as much fun painting this as I did. If you enjoyed this, you might love my other watercolor painting. You can click right here to watch it next. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.